Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of our Skyrim Anniversary Edition PS4 playthrough as Ruark the Redguard Vampire Hunter. Last episode, we found a note in the place of the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller and followed its instructions to Riverwood and met with Delphine, a Blade's agent. She told us of her theory on the dragons returning, and we went with her to observe a dragon mount in Kynesgrove. There, we observed as Satakal/Alduin brought a dragon back to life. Thank you all for your continued support on this series, and let's begin. Turdos, 4th of Hardfire. Satakal is bringing dead dragons back to life. Satakal is here in the flesh, and he freed me from my bonds in Helgen. I have so many questions and very few answers. Delphine has a plan for how to find some answers for a few of those questions, and I hope the Graybeards will have some more. Arander and I leave Kynesgrove, headed for Ivarstead at the foot of the Throat of the World. I need to return to them the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller and pass their final test to prove that I am indeed Dragonborn. We head down the road towards Windhelm to take the carriage back to Ivarstead.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
We return to Ivarstead and begin the long climb up the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar. As we climb, Arander pulls out his journal and begins to recount the words spoken by Satakal at the burial mound at Kynesgrove. Salok nir, zil grodova use, zlin tid vo, Alduin, Thuvi, Boan, Tid, Vokira, Sulianeskindun, Kruzik, Ge, Soloknir, Galimir, Ful, Losai, Dovakin, Zuu, Korab, Nidno Doldahi. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salaknir Kri Dajor. Solaknir appears to be the name of the dragon we killed, but everything else is indiscernible. I hope the Graybeards can assist in deciphering the dragon tongue and possibly shedding some light on Satakal's next move.
You've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Graybeards, but you are ready.
Al Surek Dokan
tasted the voice of the Graybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
I have been officially crowned Dovahkiin, Dragonborn. I have withstood the voice of the other 3 Graybeards. Their voice, speaking voice, has been so trained that it is in of itself a dragon shout. I wonder if that is my future, to be so powerful in the voice I can shout without trying. I noticed Arander taking more notes during that display. I'm sure he'll have much to say on them once he's worked them out. After the morning's carriage ride and the hike up the mountain, we decide to sleep for the night at High Hrothgar and meet Delphine in Riverwood at midday tomorrow. Hopefully, she has deciphered out how to get into the Thalmor Embassy.
This isn't too friendly with strangers. My father is Alvor.
I don't think you were followed.
I'm his
Come on,
assistant.
I have a plan.
I mean apprentice.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
Mara, protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help. I understand. We must all follow our own paths. If you wish to find me again, I'll be in Nightcaller Temple.
The plan is set by Delphine. I am to sneak into the Thalmor Embassy under the guise of a bootlicking toady. My contact is a wood elf by the name of Malborn. I am to meet with him at the Winking Skeever in Solitude, a short carriage ride away from Whiterun. Before leaving Riverwood, Delphine lets me keep the blade sword I had borrowed last time we were here. I'm not a Blades member yet, but it might just come in handy at the embassy. I give Arander some equipment to keep safe for the time being and send him back to Nightcaller Temple in Dawnstar. I gather my remaining things and head to Whiterun. I have a few errands to complete before meeting with Malborn.
And deserve our praise to you, for we are one.
I find Lydia at the table of Jarl Balgroof of Whiterun. She is well rested and itching for battle. I tell her of the mission, a covert infiltration that I must do alone. She's confused, wondering how she fits into all of this. I give her the Ox of Whiterun, the highest gift a commoner can receive, and tell her of the letter I wrote to my sister. She raises her eyebrows slightly, says nothing, and then gives a curt nod of her head. With that, we are ready to see Farengar for a few provisions. I will be needing any assistance possible with infiltration and pick up a few potions to aid in that regard. We'll leave Whiterun and meet with the carriage driver at the stables and book a ride to Solitude, the capital of Skyrim, and the highest concentration of Thalmor agents in the north.
Capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city.
You're just in time to say hello to Rugbear. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King. You're just in time to say hello to Rugbear.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
Get on with it!
You should tell her
You
that her uncle is
betrayed us.
scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hearts.
Traitor!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Solitude's welcome is the headsman's block and blood. This Rogvir was the gate guard when Ulfric escaped the city after. Suddenly, I am remembering General Tullius's words in Helgen. A hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Right now.
Ulfric has the power of the voice. I didn't know such a power existed back in Helgen, and I was too scared for my life to have given it much thought since. Once again, more questions and less answers. I'm just glad I'm not the one on the headsman's block this time. I head to the Winking Skeever to find Malborn.
Feel
free to make requests.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore. Good morning. Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Malborn is as charming as all other elves I've met, minus Orander. I give my remaining equipment to Lydia and have her return back to Whiterun to await a response from Kasha. I put my old mining clothes on. I haven't worn these since. The memory is raw. The emotions still burn and crackle. Stay focused. I leave and head to the mill outside of town to meet Delphine and begin the operation in earnest. I just hope I can hold my emotions together when I see all of the Thalmor in one place. Tuwaka, give me strength.
What is it, Red God?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.